What is going on, everybody? Flawless, welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing top 5 defensive operators in Rainbow Six Siege. And I already did the top 5 attackers, so if you guys want to take a look at that video, links will be down below. And before the video starts, I want to tell you guys that I made a Patreon page and I have a few tiers there. Tiers are going to be constantly updated, and the reason why I made that is just because I need help, and the more people contribute to the channel, the more I can get better equipment, the better videos you're going to get. But it's totally up to you guys if you guys can afford it. If not, you can just donate through PayPal, and if not, just watch my videos for free. Not a big problem, not everyone can afford it, but if you guys do, it would be awesome and it would help the channel a ton. So let's get down into the video. So coming in at the number 5 spot, it's going to be Caveira, and the reason why I always choose Caveira in these top 5s is because Caveira is just so sneaky, and if somebody knows how to play her properly, you're going to do a lot of damage to those attackers, especially if you know the map very well. You could sneak behind people, and you could also use the pistol, which will pretty much one-shot people at pretty close range, or two-shot, and you can get those interrogations. And interrogation can be very clutch in a game. It could be pretty much life or death. Sometimes you can't interrogate, and you have to make that decision for yourself, but I think she is a very top operator. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be Valkyrie. Now, Valkyrie is not as common in the meta right now as she used to be when she came out, because she's just not as useful anymore, especially with Dokkaebi being able to hack the cameras, and it's just not as good as it was before. But I still want to place her because she gives your team, like, pretty much cameras. She gives you 3 cameras, and it gives you an advantage to a certain extent. And if you have to destroy them because Dokkaebi hacked them, not a big deal. But it gives you an advantage if you put them in the right places. There are some cool spots in different maps, and let me know if you guys would want to see a video on that, on different cool spots. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be Vigil, and I think Vigil is pretty cool. Is one of my favorite operators in the game, and just the fact that drones can't see you is pretty cool, because that makes you even scarier than Caveira. Caveira, you can kind of know where she is, and you can still see her with drones, but Vigil, you have no fucking clue where he is. Like, you can't drone him out. He is always going to be hiding, and his weapon is pretty good, and the K1A is a pretty good weapon. I think he's just a solid operator overall. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Smoke, and Smoke has been in the meta for a while now, and he's just a great operator. Area denial is just so important in Rainbow Six Siege. Sometimes when you get a plant or something like that, or you're in a sticky situation, you just throw that gas. People are fucked. There's no gas grenades here. You can't save yourself. Only Smoke can go in there. Everybody else is completely fucked. So I think that whole area denial situation just puts Smoke way up there in the meta right now, especially with how people are rushing so much. So if you put that area denial, they're not going to be able to breach into that objective or do anything. And if you use them wisely, it's going to be definitely a very big help to your team. So for the number 1 spot, I chose Jaeger. And Jaeger has been day 1 number 1 defender all time, pretty much, in my opinion. So why'd I choose Jaeger? His ADS system is the only system in the game that could stop pretty much anything, any projectile coming in. I think there's a few exceptions. I'm not sure which ones, but there is a few exceptions that he doesn't stop. But most of them, almost like 90% of all projectiles coming in will be stopped by Jaeger. He is the only defender able to do that. He's also the only defender with an assault rifle, so that is honestly amazing. Back when you used to have the ACOG site, it was like Jaeger lobbies all day long. Jaeger was the most picked operator. They took off the ACOG. He's still useful, maybe not as useful at long range as before, because his weapon did get a little bit of a kick, and it's always kind of been like that, but it's still a very solid weapon, does high damage, and Jaeger overall is a very good defender to have on your team. If you guys did enjoy the video, a like would be much appreciated. Subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to join the Patreon squad, and you'll be featured in the next videos. Read the tiers. Let me know what you think, if I should add another tier, and let me know what you guys think. Take it easy.